Okay, guys, I want to do another video today. This one about how to choose offshore fishing reels. This is a difficult video. I've tried to do it 3 or 4 times and it just keeps turning into this big rambling mess. There's so many options and so many variations on the way people fish and how people fish that ultimately I'm going to kind of start at the end and tell you that the best way probably is to go to the marina, talk to the charter captains, talk to guys that fish in your region. And sort of get a feel for what they use and why they use it, and it'll probably give you a more specific idea of what you need to fish where you fish. That being said, I would like to maybe describe a couple of the different kinds of reels so that when you start talking to them, you have an idea of which kinds they're talking about. Basically, offshore fishing reels are divided into two groups, but I'm going to divide them into three. The first group is spinning reels like this. The second group is conventional reels like these. And the third group is really conventional reels, but it's the new high-tech conventional reels. And we'll get to those in a minute. Okay, let's start with spinning reels. Spinning reels are great. They're especially good for if you're doing some light offshore fishing, like you're pitching baits and maybe some light bottom jigging, or you're fishing for yellowtail snapper or smaller fish, or you're fishing for with kids or inexperienced fishermen. They have a couple of advantages in that you don't have to thumb the line as you're reeling it back onto the reel to keep it level. They do that for you. The weight is underneath pulling down as you're reeling, so you don't have this kind of rolling torque action that sometimes you have as you're reeling the reel, which is better for inexperienced fishermen. It just has some advantages. It's much easier to cast for inexperienced fishermen. So I really feel that every offshore boat should have a couple, three spinning reels available, because they're just real handy little reels, especially if you're casting and pitching. This is a 6,000 version. The spinning reels usually are listed at like 1,000 number. 2,000 and 3,000 are usually inshore kind of light spinning reels for speckled trout and flounder and things like that. And as the number gets bigger, the reel gets bigger. This is a 6,000, which we've caught fish up to 60 pounds on. This is an 8,000 Saragossa, which is sort of a Shimano Stella Light kind of reel. It's an 8,000. We've caught grouper up to 60 pounds on it. They're very strong. They're very handy. These reels get up into, I think the biggest one I've ever seen is a 20,000, which is used to cast poppers to big yellowfin tuna. But the 8 to 10 to 12 is a very good size for offshore fishing. I have some smaller ones here because these are what my son fish with. Spinning reels are great, and I would recommend people get a few and use them. Now, the next category is conventional reels, and they come in two varieties. One is a lever drag variety, where this is free spool as you pull the lever all the way back, and once you're ready to engage the drag, you push it forward all the way to this stop. The beauty of this is you can have a predetermined known drag, because this can be set ahead of time, so you know exactly what drag